Hi, everyone. It's Alexis Hasselberger here, time management and productivity coach. And what I want to talk about today is the fact that our long-term workspace at home is probably not set up yet. We thought we were going to be in this situation for maybe a few weeks, maybe a few months. Now, who knows how long it's going to be? And the kind of band-aids that we had slapped together to be able to work from home for a short amount of time, at least I'm finding they're no longer working, and they're fraying at the edges. And we need to come up with a more indefinite term situation, a indefinite term solution for our at-home workspaces. And so I want to talk about what I've learned over the last several months about how to create an at-home workspace that works for you, works for your family, whoever you're working, you're living with, roommates, etc., so that everyone has a space to work that's ergonomic, that feels good, and that's going to work in the, indefinite to long-term future, because we don't know how long this is going to be able to last. And so what does this mean? A few things. One, get an ergonomic chair, something that feels good to you. If your butt is numb because you are sitting on the floor all the time, or your dining room chair is super uncomfortable, you're going to be less productive. Find a chair. You can get a used ergonomic chair. You can maybe go into your office and take the chair that was there that nobody's using anymore because no one's in the office. But get an ergonomic chair of some sort that works for you. Figure out your desk height, right? A kitchen table is not necessarily the same as your desk, and your wrist may hurt. So, adjust your chair, make it higher, figure out what the right positioning is for you and your wrists so that they don't hurt. You can get desk risers to raise your desk up a little bit. You can get cheap adjustable desks on Amazon. I think we got a couple of them for 30 bucks a pop, and you just move them up and down, fit a laptop. It's great. You also want to think about the peripherals. So thinking about an extra monitor. Our laptop screens, they are small and we're having to move windows around. We're losing things all the time. If you have access to an extra monitor, an external monitor that you can plug in, then do it. If you need to go back to your office to pick that up when nobody's there, again, do that. Using a TV as an extra monitor works. This is something my husband has been doing for the last few months. He just plugs into one of our TVs, and that way he's able to use that as an extra monitor. You also want to be thinking about a keyboard and a mouse. It can be a little cramped and uncomfortable to type on your keyboard on your laptop in the long term, and to use that trackpad, it's kind of annoying. Get an external mouse and a keyboard. It'll be a little bit more comfortable. You'll be more productive. You'll type faster. You also want to be thinking about how to talk to everybody around you about what you all need in your workspaces. And that, to me, is about a visual schedule. And so making sure that every week, everyone who lives with you knows what everybody else's schedule is. And so for us, this means I fill out a spreadsheet every week and I print it out. It has our our times on the left, and on the top it has names, and it has the dates. And this way we can just fill in the cells of each person and when they have meetings or classes, so that everybody else knows when not to bother them, when they're going to be on Zoom. And then finally, get some noise canceling headphones for yourself. You don't have to be listening to anything at all. They just help block out the other noises of other people, right? So for me, this is blocking out the sound of my kids playing video games in the background, or the sound of my husband's Zoom call. Whatever it is, puts you in your own little workspace. So I hope this is helpful to you in thinking about how do you move from the short term to the indefinite in terms of having a comfortable workspace for ourselves at home.